Another one of our hobbies is collecting fossils, and we're out the country now in a little washed out area where lower cretaceous fossils, about 100 million years old. These are exposed. You find snails and sea urchins and clams. There's a sea urchin I picked up a while ago. Some of them are broken. There's some different fossils from here. That's another type of sea urchin. And a gastropod or snail. Aside from songwriting, this is another hobby of mine. Hope you'll enjoy the video. Thank you very much. Sea urchin. My wife's gonna pick up, or I am, whoever. It doesn't look like much till you pick it up. It's not gonna clean up an awful lot. It's got a lot of white matrix on it, that limestone, but it's nice looking after it gets washed.
broken.
Another one down here. A small urchin there. Pretty one, but it's small.
Pretty.
This is how small. There was even a smaller one I got a while ago. And another one. Another type of sea urchin that's heart-shaped. It's cleaned up and it's nice. It'll have a star pattern right in the center of that face part there. One little bitty sea urchin down there, round one that we'll get before we go. Looks real clean on this side. It's very tiny. Bit like my thumbnail. Right beside there was a spine, if you can get that. Actually, a spine off of it. Texas, out in the country, driving on the back road. This is just a farm road or county road. It's paved, got lots of holes in it. And the only thing to watch out for here is cowboys pulling their trailers, running about 60 miles an hour through here, not ever slowing down. We're going to go to another fossil place here in a few minutes. Looking for a common oyster, which there's thousands of them there. We're just going to pick up so many. They're called devil's toenail. We'll catch up with you when you hit the next spot. So here we are at the next spot. Big hill. It's going to have all that gray area, if you can see that or not. That's going to be an oyster bed, and here's some oysters in this rock here that are just compacted together like a coquina or shell limestone. A lot of it here, it comes out of a layer up there on the very top. That whole layer up there is this limestone layer where they're cemented together. And here's one of the devil's toenails here. It's a pretty big oyster, some of them aren't. That's a fairly large sized one there. 100 million years old. We're in the lower Cretaceous age rock here. And we're going to get some oysters and maybe find something else while we're here. Some of the same fossils over there, gastropods, sea urchins, and clams. Now stay tuned till the end of the video and we'll show you what we picked up today. Here's my collecting bucket. It's a water bucket with the top cut out, the handle left on it. That's my dad's invention from way back when. Another one of those. It's cleaner. This devil's toenail oyster here is a lot cleaner and a different layer of rock. I'll zoom in here on this fossil. Heteroaster, sea urchin. Pretty big one. road grader comes through here and cuts all this ditch out. And here's a sea urchin that popped out right here that's laying up here on the edge of the road.
Oh yeah. Like somebody put it there. That's cool.
That little back's too bad.
It's still an urchin.
Yeah.
Just not clean, but good.
We're gonna walk up here. It's a clean area. It's been a very nice day. 70 degrees or 74 for a high. Last week here in Central Texas it was 100. Too hot to get out here unless you went early, and we got a late start. So we're finishing up. Just a few minutes to be our last stop.
Oh, it's a Selenia.
Hey, here's some of the fossils we found on the trip today. The sea urchins are the prettiest, of course. These round urchins. Some were very small, and a couple of them are broken in half, but there's some nice ones in there too. There's other fossils over here we'll show you in a minute on this screen that we washed, and show you this other type of sea urchin. Was talking about had a star pattern, the center of it, right there. There's a few of those that are clean. You can see the star, yeah, I believe I can. The very, very, very nice and clean ones there, called a heteroaster. The round urchins that we're looking at were Thymosoma. This is the Thymosoma there. We'll clean that up some, put it out here and let it rain on it. Clean it up some, or we could even use a light vinegar to eat some of that matrix off of it. And over here, you can see all these different fossils in here. There's clams, there's gastropods. That clam there is kind of odd and lopsided how it was preserved. There's a big, very big, large clam. These are 100-million-year-old fossils here from the Cretaceous period, like I mentioned before. Another urchin that got mixed in. It's a nice gastropod. Would have been a seashell in its time. And those heteroasters are one of the most common fossils there, the heteroaster, that other echinoid sea urchin. There's a scallop type shell. Devil's toenails in there. There's devil's toenail, oyster shell. That's the most common fossil. That other place we stopped, they're not mixed in with these here. But there's hundreds of fossils, and there are probably 300 pieces of fossil that we picked up today. There's one that's in the matrix rock. It's a gastropod. Shows some calcite mineral replacement there, which is very pretty. Devil's toenail. There's different kinds of gastropods there. It's a nice heteroaster. different kind of oyster shell. It's more of an ear-shaped oyster. Just one valve. There's the part that looks like an ear. Another small round sea urchin that's mixed in. One larger gastropod there. And that will conclude our fossil trip today. We had a good time, warm weather, and exercise. Take care, and thanks for watching.